no longer feels like a girl group to me. More like 4 separate artists who come together to make music once in a while. Actually, to be honest, they don't even seem like musicians to me anymore. It feels more like Blackpink is this brand, and Lisa, Jisoo, JENNIE, and ROSÉ are the models for it. And it breaks my heart to see these 4 women who dedicated 4 to 6 years of their lives, even left their homes to pursue their dreams of becoming singers who perform on stages, to just be treated as mere marketing tools to increase sales, giving little to no creative freedom, barely any comebacks, and have overall a little discography to perform for a 5-year-old group. And it leaves me wondering if the girl group Blackpink we know as today will eventually cease to exist in about 2 years when their contracts expire in 2023. I don't want to upset anyone, but it's definitely a possibility, especially for ROSÉ. As it was stated in Blackpink's 2020 documentary Light Up the Sky by their producer Teddy Park, ROSÉ is someone who stays in the studio until 6 a.m. So there's definitely no denying that she's probably the most passionate about music. And personally, I really could see her leaving the company and going solo and signing at a company that gives her more creative freedom. Cause this girl is a songwriter, she also can play the guitar and the piano. And I really want her to get an opportunity to really showcase that side of her. Because to me, she's the member with the most potential that has been kept captive. I was very confused by the statement of Blackpink's producer Teddy Park to why they released such little amount of music. He basically said quality over quantity. And they are trying to tell a personal story through music. But the personal story of who? Cause if it means the personal stories of the girls, then it seems like they're constantly going through breakups, but end up realizing that they have no reasons to be sad at all because they are the baddest beasts out there. Heartbreaks and flexing. That's all their title tracks ever talk about since 2018. It feels like Teddy Park has been recreating D4 all over again and again. Shallow and poorly written English lyrics with misuse of AAVE and boring onomatopoeia-filled choruses. It's the same predictable and overused structure that has been slowly killing my excitement for each of the already sparse comebacks. The only reason why I was filled with a little spark of excitement for their latest comeback was because they were finally releasing a full studio album after 4 years. But the album was too short. I mean, we waited 4 years and it wasn't even half an hour long, and lacked versatility. The songs that stood out the most to me were Bet You Wanna and You Never Know. Bet You Wanna because it sounds different from everything Blackpink has ever made. It just sounds so fresh and playful, and I really liked the vocal production. I didn't even know that the girls could sound like that. You Never Know is lyrically the best song. I like how it showcases vulnerability. Blackpink aren't just these 4 pretty baddies who know how to throw drags at their haters. The song has a powerful message that urges people to respect and to advocate for kindness towards strangers and rejects the need to put people down. Cause you never know what a person has already been through in life unless you have walked a mile in their shoes, so treat people with kindness. I think Blackpink should try to step out of their baddie girl crush concept. It feels dragged out and overused. And the same thing goes for heartbreak songs. They should try to neutralize their concepts by making more colorful and playful songs like Bet You Wanna and slow and relatable songs like You Never Know. Till this day, I still think JENNIE's solo seemed rushed, even though it was a very successful solo debut. But the group at that moment was only 2 years old and still hadn't released a full studio album, so the focus should have still been kept on promoting the entire group. But Besides from that point, I think Solo is the best solo debut song, although I didn't really understand why the song was so vocal heavy, when JENNIE is the main rapper of the group. And in general, JENNIE has been singing more than rapping in recent Blackpink songs too. And to be honest, I really miss her rapping, and I think Solo was a very missed opportunity to really make JENNIE be known for her impressive rapping skills. But the choreo is one of Blackpink's most iconic ones till this day. JENNIE is an all-rounder to me. Her rapping skills are remarkable enough. She knows how to sing, and her stage presence is very captivating. If she were to leave YG, it would be a big fat L for them. On the Ground is the most authentic solo debut song. You could really tell that ROSÉ put a part of herself into the song. She was telling the story of Roseanne, which is also the reason why she chose to sing the song in English. The chorus is a mess. I very much detest EDM, and I don't like choruses where there isn't any singing happening, and when I heard the chorus for the first time, I screamed sabotage, because ROSÉ is the main vocalist and I should have let her exactly proven that by letting her vocals shine through the entire song, including the chorus. The choreo seemed odd. I think ROSÉ suits more vibing to a song and sitting by herself and playing the guitar instead of doing a whole dance routine, just like how she performed Gone. Lalisa is the messy solo debut song. Now listen, I love that they gave her an opportunity to show off her Thai roots, but that's already the only good thing. There's nothing wrong with releasing self-centered songs, but the way they went about it is low-key cringy, and the same thing goes for Money. I personally like Money better than Lalisa, but Money is mad corny and cringy too. And to be honest, I don't think it matched Lisa's vibe at all. The Lalisa choreo was very lackluster and forgettable. Keeping in mind that Lisa is the main dancer of the group, there was no dance break or dance prelude to showcase her highly praised dance skills, which define her as an artist. They really hadn't had Lisa's best interests in heart when they gave her this solo. It's so painfully obvious, also by the amount of promotion activity she had. Jisoo's solo debut is still written in the stars, but I honestly fear that they're gonna mess this one up big time. I think I'm gonna make a separate video about my hopes and wishes for Jisoo's solo debut, if she is in fact actually having one, since you never know with YG. Also, Jisoo's about to make her debut as actress, which I am really excited for, because I've always perceived her as an actress. She just has this striking appearance, and I hope she's gonna do well. I think each member is doing their best with what is given to them, but what's given to them is very limiting and therefore leaves no room to go above mediocrity. In my opinion, the music isn't made to appeal to the general public, and the company heavily relies on their global popularity, because if it wasn't for Blackpink's massive and supportive fan base, they wouldn't be this successful today. Because let's face it, some K-pop stans tend to fall in love with their idol's personality so much that they turn a blind eye to everything that involves their actual livelihood. And when people start pointing out valid flaws of recent comebacks, they start to attack them and to shut them out. I hope you enjoyed this video. All sorts of different opinions are always very welcome. Let's start a little discussion in the comments. I hope you have a nice day. Bye!